Back in the days of the Cold War, when school children were trained to deal with the possible impacts of an incoming thermonuclear attack, military organizations were under extreme stress to maintain a high level of preparedness. The U.S. military developed a plan to deter a preemptive nuclear strike by the Soviet Union, and code-named the Operation Chrome Dome. B-52 bombers loaded with nuclear weapons were continuously in the air, ready to attack Moscow at a moment's notice. The bombers had to be refueled while in flight, and on January 17, 1966, at an altitude of 31,000 feet, there was a problem. The B-52 was approaching a KC-135 tanker plane, and the two collided. The explosion of the fuel load on the tanker killed all 4 crew members on the KC-135 and 2 men in the tail section of the B-52. 4 bailed out of the bomber and survived. 1 ejected and died when his parachute failed to open. Aircraft wreckage and body parts fell out of the sky, landing on a small town in Spain. The B-52 had 4 bombs on board. The weapons were not armed, so fortunately there was no thermonuclear explosion. One of the bombs was found in a riverbed intact, thanks to the attached parachute. However, the parachutes failed on 2 bombs. These blew apart when the explosives surrounding the plutonium cores detonated on impact. Hundreds of acres were contaminated with highly radioactive plutonium dust. The 4th bomb could not be found and had apparently fallen into the sea. After 4 months of searching by 30 ships, the 4th bomb was finally located in a deep sea trench, and after a failed attempt to bring it to the surface, it was hoisted aboard a ship a month later. The bomb had shifted position inside its casing, which made it impossible to disarm through the normal access port. So it was necessary to cut into the side of the 1.1 megaton weapon to carefully disarm it. This is only one of many accidents involving nuclear weapons. When a submarine sinks to the bottom, its nuclear missiles and torpedoes go with it, unrecoverable, never to be seen again. Atomic explosions are initiated by conventional explosives, which must be detonated in a specific way. This compresses the radioactive material to start the chain reaction. As the atoms of plutonium or uranium split into other elements, huge amounts of energy are released. Thermonuclear or hydrogen fusion bombs include a second stage that forces hydrogen atoms to fuse together. This results in an explosion orders of magnitude greater than the fission bombs that were detonated over Japan, ending World War II.